Upsetting for you. Trump's exchange with Ukrainian Journo, whose husband is fighting in war. U.S. President Donald Trump shared a tender exchange with a Ukrainian journalist who told him during a press conference at the conclusion of the NATO summit that her husband is a soldier and is currently fighting on the front lines of the war against Russia. At a press conference at the end of the NATO summit in The Hague, BBC journalist Miroslava Petsa posed a question for the U.S. president whether or not the U.S. is ready to sell anti-air missile systems to Ukraine. We know that Russia has been pounding Ukraine really heavily right now, she added. Trump responds to emotional Ukrainian reporter asking about Patriot missile system aid. We're going to see if we can make some available. They're very hard to get. We need them too. That's a very good question. I can see it's very upsetting to you. Pic.twitter.com all61 Sol 9 Martin Walsh _ June 25, 2025. Trump, calling on reporters at the briefing, took notice of her enthusiasm and asked, "Where are you from?" When she replied, "I am from Ukraine," Trump leaned in, visibly engaged. Before addressing her question, Trump asked Petsa, "Are you living, yourself, now in Ukraine?" "My husband is there," she said. Noticing her emotion, Trump interjected, "Wow. I can see it's amazing." The woman added, "And me with the kids, I'm in Warsaw, actually." Trump continued to ask the woman about her personal connection to the news she was reporting on. She responded that her husband was indeed a soldier currently in Ukraine, drawing an audible reaction from Trump. "Wow. That's rough stuff, right? That's tough," Trump said. Trump then went on to affirm that Kiev wants to buy the weapons from the US and pledged that we're going to see if we can make some available. They do want to have the anti-missile system, the Patriots. And we are going to see if we can make some available. They are very hard to get. We need them too. We were supplying them to Israel, and they're very effective, 100% are effective. Hard to believe how effective," Trump responded. Trump added that Patriots are the most requested defense equipment from Kiev, before offering a few personal words. "That's a very good question, and I wish you a lot of luck. Say hello to your husband." "Okay, I wish you a lot of luck. I can see that it's very upsetting to you." Meanwhile, the US president met his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky on the sidelines of the NATO summit in The Hague. He reportedly floated the idea that increased NATO defense spending could serve as a deterrent to further Russian aggression in the region. Following the meeting, Zelensky, in a post on X, said discussions were held on ceasefire in the Russia-Ukraine war and other important issues. Swipe left for next video. In February this year, Trump clashed bitterly with Zelensky at the White House in their first in-person meeting. Since then, Zelensky has been at pains to try to mend the relationship. The pair had a brief sit-down at the Vatican in April. In recent days, Zelensky and his aides have been calling on allies to intensify pressure on Russia as it launches a record number of drones at Ukrainian cities. Latest blogs.